morning, everybody. Welcome back. So this is the start of our southern Arizona route. We are headed to Globe, Arizona right now, and we will be taking care of a couple of customers there. We got one of them that did call in for service already, so we're going to take care of them. And then off to Thatcher. We'll probably finish our day in Thatcher, but we'll still drive and get over to Wilcox later this evening, and then stay in Wilcox for the night. So stay with me along for the ride. This is going to be a little bit of a long drive. I got to get to Superior before 9 a.m. because they closed down the Queen Creek Bridge for some blasting to redo the bridge right there. So if you don't get there before 9, you got to take like an hour and a half detour. So we are not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and film my trip there. So enjoy the little clips of the drive, and I will see you guys at the first stop. We are up here in Globe. We got a call from this customer. They are requesting service. Not a lot, though, unfortunately. But we're going to go ahead and get these guys taken care of so we can move on to the next stop. So this is going to be a little bit of a tough one because I come in from Phoenix over there and all my hoses are on the other side. So I'm going to probably stretch the hoses and go underneath the truck, possibly. But we'll see how we do this. guys. Got them topped off. Sort of topped off. Let's go get the invoice signed. Head on to the next one. All right, guys. So that one did not need any service. So parts wash are still pretty good. Again, I listed this, I think, in the first video I've ever posted, but if they if their solvent is still below like a caramel color, I don't see a need to change it unless requested by the customer. So that's what we're gonna do in this one. This is technically my second to last stop in Globe. It's a little easy trip over here, but my last stop that's in Globe, I called them last week. They get new oil from us in drums, and so we usually call them like a week in advance just to try to get an oil order. And they said that they were good on oil and good on antifreeze. So we're gonna go ahead and skip them this time around. Doesn't look like they need anything. And then start making our way over to Thatcher. So Thatcher is gonna be about, I think it's an hour and a half away from Globe. But we got quite a few stops in Thatcher, Safford, which are two towns that are basically connected to each other. Starting off with the customer that gets new oil, used oil, new coolant, used coolant taken care of over there. So stick along for the ride, do some more emotions. That stop will probably be the last stop of the video, and then we'll carry on to the next one. So stick along for the ride, guys, and enjoy the drive. Welcome back, everybody. We are in Thatcher. So if the customer takes new oil, used oil. This is A little bit of magic too. Yeah. All right. So we are done here. Get the invoice signed, get a check. See you in a second. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this one. Not too much happening in this video, but I just got a couple of stops in there, lots of travel time. So the end of this video is going to be the beginning of a new video. We are at our next stop, so I will see you guys on the next video.